Yeah. And we are live. So, hello and welcome everyone to yet another weekend webinar from Board Infinity. Well, today we are going to discuss about the future of digital marketing. Today we are going to discuss about Web 3.0. Well, you might have not heard these terms. You might have not being known about NFTs, about the rapid changes in the industry. But to enlighten you about the same, we are joined with our coach Nitin sir. So, sir will be telling you about all the exciting stuff that is going in the world of digital marketing and what this decade is going to shape and what you should look for in 2035. So, with that being said, over to you, sir. You can take over the presentation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Ayush. Namaste and hello to all the learners of Board Infinity platform. So thanks for joining on a Sunday afternoon. And as Ayush mentioned, आज हम 2035 की बात करेंगे. So 10 साल 15 साल के बाद क्या होने वाला है? We are trying to imagine that, and we are trying to discuss and learn from that and make sure that we are ready for the future. So I hope you're all ready to join me in this time travel journey, and we'll try to understand in 2035 how would our world look like if Metaverse becomes a reality and it becomes what it is promising to be in the coming future. So before we start this session, one very important disclaimer. I'm not an expert in Metaverse. ठीक है, मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ. I'm also learning about Metaverse. I'm still trying to figure out and wrap my head around it, and trying to understand कि exactly क्या होने वाला है. But you know, we thought it would be a good idea to share a few things with you, and in the process of sharing with you, I would also learn. So that's the idea behind this webinar. So इसलिए हम ये webinar कर रहे हैं, and I am also learning, and it would be great to learn from you as well. So once you do your research, जब आप खुद इसके बारे में ज़्यादा जानकारी develop करेंगे, तो हमारे साथ भी share कीजिए. It would be a good learning experience for all of us. A little bit of background. How this idea came in our mind and whose idea is this. So all of you must have interacted already with Priyanka. She's the category manager at Board Infinity. So Priyanka ke sir, I was discussing how we can improve the engagement of our learners. Sorry, there's a spelling mistake in the slide. So yeah, we were trying to find out कि कैसे हम हमारे learners का engagement during our live sessions we can improve, what we can do to really deliver a very good learning experience for all our learners. So that's when we were talking about Metaverse, and then Priyanka suggested why not we do a webinar on this. So this is her brainchild, and Soumya helped us in making this PPT look much better. So what I had created was not so, it was not looking that great. So thanks to Soumya, we have this new template, and the PPT is looking much better now. So yeah, this is the background and the disclaimer. Now, इस सेशन में हम क्या करने वाले हैं? So आज का जो एजेंडा है वो शायद 10 सालों में 15 सालों में रियलिटी हो जाए. So we don't know yet, but yes, we are excited about the future, and let's see what all we can discuss today. So we will start by understanding what is Metaverse. Metaverse क्या होता है वो समझेंगे. Then what is the technology behind it? What is the technology that is powering Metaverse and that is making sure that Metaverse can become a reality in future? Then we will see an example. आपने सबने सुना होगा इसके बारे में. There was an Indian wedding reception that happened in the Metaverse. So we'll try to learn from that example, try to observe that. And then finally, we will start talking about digital marketing challenges that we are facing in 2022 and how Metaverse may help us overcome some of these challenges, and how would our digital marketing campaigns look like in the Metaverse. And finally, right now in 2022, all the Board Infinity learners how you can prepare for the future, how you can get ready for Metaverse. We'll try to cover some points on that as well. So chaliye, let's start and we'll talk about what is Metaverse. So as an introduction, let's try to understand अभी क्या हो रहा है फिलहाल when we are in the real world or we are on our earth, planet earth, and जो हमारे pre-pandemic time था, if we wanted to go and watch a movie, right? If we wanted to go in a theater and watch a movie, so it used to be a very social experience. We used to be with real people, real human beings, with our friends. अभी भी हम जाते हैं, but of course, because of the pandemic, the frequency may have reduced. So, you are with your friends, you are with your family, you know there's somebody real with you present at the same time, in the same place, at the same location, and you would use the currency that we have. Uh, in our country, we have Indian rupees and other currencies which are there globally. So you use that currency, which is a centralized currency system, which is issued by the bank. So you use that and purchase real items in the real world. You purchase it physically, you're able to see those items and you purchase it. It can be popcorn, it can be cold drink, anything, whatever you want to buy when you're watching a movie. So this is our reality. This is what happens in real. Now, what happens when we watch a same movie, we watch it on an OTT platform, right? That's our internet world. That's an internet verse. Uh, we use connectivity, we use mobile devices to consume entertainment content, which is movies or web series and whatever. So it is a very individual experience, right? Compared it with a social experience in the physical world where you're going with friends, more like more often you would go with friends or family to watch a movie. And OTT you're watching अपने device पे अपना जो आपका web series है आप उसको देख रहे हो. It's a really individual experience, right? And you are again using same currency, the centralized currency system to purchase subscriptions, or you want to buy anything while watching a movie, you want to have something while sitting on your couch. All that you are purchasing, all the transaction is happening in the real world. The products that you are experiencing are all in the real world, other than of course your OTT subscription that you purchase. So now what we see here is the internet world that we have now. It has some elements of the physical world, but some elements are missing. The most important element that is missing is the social experience. We have very limited social experience when we are in the internet world, when we are online. The touch and feel and the other sensory experience that we have in the real world, वो missing है when we go online, right? So if you have understood this part, if you have understood that there's something missing when we go online, the way human beings used to interact, उससे थोड़ा सा change हो गया है when we go online. It becomes more individual. It becomes we are just focusing or we are just able to interact through eyes and ears. So it's only videos and images, only that much, right? Other senses are not involved. So what Metaverse is trying to achieve, it's trying to blur this line between our real world, the physical world, and the internet world that we have right now, right? उन दोनों के बीच में जो gaps है, that Metaverse is trying to fulfill or to blur them away or wipe them out. That is the core objective behind Metaverse. How the current internet experience can be elevated so that there is very little difference or no difference between our social physical world and our online world. That's the basic fundamental or objective on which Metaverse is being built. ठीक है, अब मूवी वगैरह तो ठीक है, अब सबसे रिलेटेबल एग्जांपल आपके लिए होगा your online classes, right? Now just compare it with your experience that you had when you were going to a college campus या institute में आप जाके physically you used to study something. उसको कंपेयर कीजिए विथ योर जूम क्लासेस या ऑनलाइन क्लासेस एंड देन यू विल हैव ऑल योर आंसर्स, राइट? व्हाट वी वर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड थ्रू आवर मूवी वाला एग्जांपल, सेम थिंग यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम योर करंट ऑनलाइन क्लासेस वर्सेस योर कॉलेज कैंपस एक्सपीरियंस, ठीक है? सो जो अभी का हमारा इंटरनेट एक्सपीरियंस है, इट इज वेरी 2D नेचर, इट इज टू डायमेंशनल, ठीक है? वी हैव फ्लैट स्क्रीन दैट इज टू डायमेंशनल, we do not feel each other's presence in real time. It's through videos and images and audio that we are trying to interact. So इसको ही blur करना है. That is what Metaverse is trying to do. So let's try to now understand. Now we have understood the objectives. So अब इसका definition समझते हैं. What is the definition of Metaverse? So meta means beyond. It's made up of two different words. Meta means beyond and verse is universe. So beyond our existing universe. ठीक है? इस नाम का वो meaning है metaverse. This term was first used in 1992 in a novel called Snow Crash. ठीक है? So इस novel में पहले ये word use किया गया था. It's a fictional novel. So what it is, what metaverse is, it's a three-dimensional virtual space. It is 3D. Okay, it is more real than our 2D space that we have on our internet today, where you can be a part of an immersive experience with all your senses. So you would be able to touch and feel things around you. You would be able to hear somebody who is close to you. You would be able to hear them louder. Somebody who's away from you, उसकी आवाज आपको कम सुनाई देगी. So it is a more immersive experience which involves all your senses, your touch, feel, जो भी objects आपको देखेंगे वो 3D, 3 dimensional में देखेंगे. And you would be able to participate in this through your avatar, your digital avatar. Okay, instead of your profile images, it would be a 3 dimensional avatar. And that avatar will not have legs as of now. Legs नहीं होंगे. And we will discuss क्यों उनके पैर नहीं होंगे. As of now, the avatar doesn't have legs, but legs may come soon. And you will participate with your other family, friends, or strangers. You would be able to participate along with other players in the virtual world. And you can do all this while you're attending school, your office, or any leisure activity like going for shopping, concerts, playing games. I mean, almost everything you would be able to do with your digital avatar. Okay? Almost all the activities that we do in our physical world, you would be able to do them in a digital world through your avatar, having an immersive experience involving all your senses. Okay? So ये है मेटावर्स. इसका डेफिनेशन मेटावर्स का ये है. इसके अलावा जैसे हम फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में करेंसी यूज करके वी कैन buy items, same thing you would be able to do in metaverse. You would be able to create your own items, create your own artwork or other things. You can buy those items on the internet. They would be living on the internet. They won't be physical items that you can bring back home. They would be online. They would be in the metaverse. So you can buy a painting in the metaverse. You can sell or resell the virtual goods. You can resell the painting as well. And that is where there is an earning opportunity. You can start earning in the metaverse. And all this earning would be based on the decentralized currency system, which we all know as cryptocurrency and blockchain. So these things will facilitate creating, buying, selling or reselling of virtual goods. ठीक है. तो ये है डेफिनेशन मेटावर्स का. बहुत सारी चीजें हम कर सकते हैं इसमें. दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग promised to us and that is what is being built upon. ठीक है. सो ये है डेफिनेशन. अब इसको कंपेयर कीजिए आपके 2D वर्ल्ड से, यानी कि आपके वेब 2.0 से, अभी का जो इंटरनेट है. सो इट इज अ 2 dimensional space. We have text, images, audios and videos on flat screens, on our mobile phones, on our desktop or our laptops. It enables us to access different websites through a browser or mobile apps. So हम websites access कर सकते हैं with the help of a browser and mobile apps. In case of metaverse, we would be able to access different platforms by through our digital avatar by logging into into the metaverse. So different platforms would allow you to play games, attend lectures, attend meetings. So सारे platforms मिलके आप access कर सकते हो. So that's how the differentiation is. So I hope now you have little bit of idea कि metaverse क्या होता है, how is it different, and now we will try to increase our understanding by first talking about कि technology क्या है इसके पीछे, what is powering metaverse, what is the technology stack behind metaverse. Okay, so जो main technology stack है metaverse में, it comprises of three important things. One is your web 3.0, उसके अलावा है blockchain, then you have AR and VR, so augmented reality and virtual reality. ये तीन मेन कंपोनेंट्स मिलके मेटावर्स को इनेबल करते हैं, और यू नो दीज आर द थ्री बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ मेटावर्स. नाउ AR and VR से क्या होता है, बिकॉज ऑफ AR and VR devices you are able to enter into a 3D virtual space, your avatar, your immersive experience. If you remember, हमने पहली चीज यही बोली थी हमारे डेफिनेशन में, that you would be able to have an immersive experience in a 3D space. So ये जो immersive experience है, ये enable करता है AR और VR devices, AR and VR technology. Augmented reality, it's different from virtual reality. दो different चीजें हैं, वो मिलके काम कर रही हैं to provide you a very immersive experience. So वो क्या है, हम आगे presentation में will try to understand. Then your ability to buy, sell or resell virtual goods, it is enabled by Web 3.0 and blockchain. So Web 3.0 is the next version of the internet, of the World Wide Web, and it is more decentralized. Okay, it allows you to do transactions without need of any approval authority. Approval happens through blockchain, and it is done by the participants of the internet. So blockchain के बारे में you should try and understand it in more depth. It would be very useful for you because it has a lot of applications, and even metaverse has a lot of applications. It's not only digital marketing. ठीक है? So these are the three important building blocks. अब थोड़ा बहुत we'll try to understand each of these building blocks, not so much in detail, but let's get introduced to all three of them so that हमें फिर metaverse के context में से समझेंगे तो हमें ज़्यादा समझ में आएगा. So now Web 1.0 कैसा दिखता था? You can see it on your screen. It used to be a plain page, right, with only text, no images, no videos, no graphics. सिर्फ टेक्स्ट होती थी, हाइपरलिंक्स होते थे, बस इतना ही था. तो ऐसे दिखते थे हमारे वेबसाइट्स वेब 1.0 में, जब इंटरनेट पहली बार लॉन्च हुआ था. उसके बाद हमारे वेबसाइट्स ऐसे दिखने लगे, responsive websites on all the devices. We can access our websites or apps, and the look and feel improved. You had images, a lot of multimedia came into picture. So this is how Web 2.0 looked like. Now Web 2.0 पे एक limitation ये है कि you can only buy one thing on Web 2.0 which lives on the internet. I'm not talking about physical things that we purchase through e-commerce websites. Those physical objects come into our house. They are physically available to us. I'm talking about objects which live on the internet. So Web 2.0 में we can only buy a domain name which lives on the internet. So www. Not www, but boreinfinity.com, let's say. That's our domain name, right? So that lives on the internet, and you have purchased it using your centralized currency, right? So only one thing we can purchase on Web 2.0. But all this is going to change once we start building or start accessing Web 3.0. यहाँ पे you can purchase items which live on the internet, and those items, one of those types is NFTs, right? You can purchase NFTs, and all your transactions, all your virtual good transactions would be verified, would be secured, and also nobody would be able to take away your goods or create a copy of your virtual goods because of blockchain technology. So blockchain is like the most fundamental thing on which Web 3.0 is being built, or some of the components of Web 3.0 would be built on blockchain. ठीक है, and Web 3.0 में AR VR भी आता है. That's how we get our immersive experience. So one of the most important components of Web 3.0 is blockchain. So this Web 3.0 will help you, along with blockchain, would help you to have ownership on the internet of the items that live on the internet. अब ये important क्यों है, आप धीरे धीरे समझेंगे इसको. Once you do your own research, when you start to understand this, you will try to know why this is kind of important going forward. ओके, इसके अलावा जो टेक्नोलॉजी स्टैक है वो है वर्चुअल रियलिटी डिवाइसेस. सो यू कैन सी ये Oculus Quest 2, अभी Quest 2 is the latest version. It's an Android based VR device. It is available for around 38,000 on Amazon in India, and it requires Facebook login because Facebook has purchased this organization or this company. So आपको अपने Facebook email ID और password से login करना होगा, and you will get a headset. There will be 2 touch controllers you can see in the hands of the person here. So this is what it enables, the immersive experience. ठीक है, इससे आपको touch and feel महसूस होगा. So if you're shaking hands with somebody, you would be able to feel that in the metaverse. All right. So this is your VR device. This is where you will use your digital avatar. You will use your avatar and you would be moving around in the metaverse through your avatar. Uske opposite, there is one more important technology which is building the metaverse. It is augmented reality, AR. So if you remember 2018-17 में Pokemon Go करके there was a AR video game, right? So you had to search for Pokemon in the real world. So what AR does is, while VR is completely virtual, away from our real world, AR, it augments our real world. So हम real world में ही हैं. We are not logging into any other virtual world through AR. We are in our real world. We are walking, and then with the help of an AR app, which is augmented reality app, or with the help of a smart glass that you can see in one of the screenshots here. So with the help of this AR glass or an app, you would be able to superimpose some important information in your real world. So let's say you're walking on the street and you want to know the menu of the coffee shop which is right in front of your eyes. So आप अपने AR glasses on करके you can scroll through the menu of the shop in which you in front of which you're standing right now. And if you like something, then you can enter it or you can place an order directly through your VR glass. So this is what augmented reality is. It enhances your real world. You don't have to go into a virtual world for an immersive experience. So these both things together would be useful in the metaverse going forward. अच्छा, अभी आपको सेल्फ लर्निंग क्या करनी है? स्टडी अबाउट होलोग्राम्स. होलोग्राम्स क्या होते हैं? हाउ from your physical world you would be able to bring some objects in the virtual world through holograms, right? So this is what metaverse is promising. It will blur the lines between the real world and the virtual world. So all these technologies are going to be helpful. So if you want to experience augmented reality, is much cheaper now. You can use any of these games. You can download these apps. But if you want to experience VR, then you need a headset, VR headset. Okay. So as we said, we would be able to do all these activities in the metaverse. These are the avatars, and you can see इनके legs नहीं है, इन दोनों के legs नहीं है, इनके भी legs. I will show you when you log into the metaverse, there won't be any legs. Now, why there are no legs as of now is because you can see in the VR device only gets the signal from your head movement and your hands movement. Legs के लिए अभी भी कोई touch controller नहीं है. That's why when you log into the virtual world in the metaverse, your legs won't be visible. And I will show you in the screenshots. So you see this, these are different avatars. So you can use one avatar for going for shopping or leisure activity, one avatar for your office. So you can design your avatars कि आपको जिस जैसे हम कपड़े चेंज करते हैं हर एक डिफरेंट ओकेजन के लिए हम कपड़े चेंज करते हैं ऑफिस के लिए अलग खेलने के लिए अलग same thing you can do with avatars. You can keep changing your avatars for different activities that you're doing in the metaverse. So you can see यहाँ पे this lady has come as an avatar and she is in a garden or a park where she is hanging out with friends. यहाँ पे stand up comedy हो रहा है, right? Uh, and then you can see here legs are not there for both the avatars, and this is a museum. So they are looking at the artwork. These are NFT art. ठीक है? So ये museum है. They are moving around in the museum. Then this is campfire. Okay, then you have this is she's learning something, she's in certain lecture. You can see the actual person here wearing the headset or whatever she's doing. It's I mean, because of her hand movement she's able to write something on them in the metaverse. And then finally you can do your office meetings. Some of your colleagues can join through Zoom, some of you can join through metaverse. So you can see this is an office meeting that is happening right now. So ये possibilities हैं. This is how you can do different activities in the metaverse. And yes, if you have any questions, please mention them in the comment section. We'll try to answer. So yes, अगर आपको इसको enable करना है, if you really want to participate in the metaverse, as of now you have to shell out rupees 38,000 to get a VR device, and you should have internet speed of 120 to 150 Mbps. Now these are two main requirements for metaverse as of now, or at least for virtual reality. Internet speed of 120 to 150 Mbps. इंडिया में अभी on an average 60 to 70 Mbps चल रहा है. So for us to reach that, it will take some more time. Once these two things are enabled, if once the Quest 2 or any VR device becomes lower in cost, that would enable more usage of metaverse and the internet speed. These are very important points. So these are basically the infrastructure that is required for metaverse. Okay. Chaliye, now the fun part. Let's attend the wedding reception of two people from India who hosted their reception in the metaverse. So best wishes to the bride and the groom for their wedding. So this is them in real, Dinesh and Janagar Nandini, and this is them in the metaverse. This is their avatars. Okay, they are both Harry Potter fans. I'm sorry. So that's why this is how they have built their metaverse. It's based on the theme of Harry Potter. Ayush, just give me a confirmation. Once I run the video, are you able to see it? So yes, welcome to India's first marriage in the metaverse. Let's look at the invitation video. Ayush, please confirm that you are able to see my screen and you are able to see the video.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay. Twitter account दिख रहा है आपको अभी?
Yes, yes. The Twitter account is
awesome,
visible.
awesome. So yeah, this is Dinesh ka Twitter account. All right, I've logged into that. I'll just show you the video. Ayush, are you able to hear the sound in the video as well? Or no?
Yes, sir. It is audible.
Okay, chalo. So I'm playing the invitation video. Awesome. So this happened last week, 6th February. Just a moment. Yeah. So ये था उनका invitation video. अब थोड़ा और screenshots देखेंगे इस wedding reception की. Now you can see this is the venue gate, venue entry gate. ठीक है, ऐसे दिख रहा था इनका. And if you look at it closely, zoom करके देखेंगे, you can see some advertisements. So Coin Switch, it's a cryptocurrency trading app. उन्होंने sponsor किया था इस wedding को in the metaverse, and they showed their advertisement, or you can call this display advertisement in the metaverse. So they were showing this advertisement to all the participants of the wedding. These are the participants. You can see these people, these are avatars. They are entering the venue gate. And यहाँ पे आप देखोगे screenshot पे you will be able to see Fable का display ad, right? Fable chocolates. So already I hope जो अभी हमारे digital marketers हैं इस platform पे Board Infinity के, now you're getting some idea where we are heading towards. ठीक है. अब इस वीडियो में जो अभी मैं प्ले करूंगा उसमें यू कैन सी लाइव कॉन्सर्ट स्ट्रीम हो रहा था ड्यूरिंग द वेडिंग रिसेप्शन. ओके, एक और चीज, ये ब्राइड और ग्रूम है यहाँ पे स्टेज पे. दिस इज द लेट फादर ऑफ द ब्राइड. उनका भी अवतार बनाया गया था यहाँ पे. एंड ऑल दीज आर गेस्ट. ठीक है, ये सब गेस्ट हैं. अब ये वीडियो जो अभी प्ले होगी उसमें आप देखिए म्यूजिक कॉन्सर्ट भी हो रहा है ड्यूरिंग द रिसेप्शन. I'll just try to copy the link and play it for you all. Give me a minute. So you can see this, how the participants experienced it. आप पीछे देखो बैकग्राउंड में म्यूजिक कॉन्सर्ट स्ट्रीम हो रहा है, लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग हो रही है. और ये जो लोग भाग रहे हैं इधर से उधर वो गेस्ट हैं. They are actually walking, but metaverse में it's looking like they are running. ठीक है, और ऑब्जर्व कीजिए इनके पैर हैं यहाँ पे. दे हैव लेग्स. द अवतार हैव लेग्स. सो नाउ this observation we will talk about it little later. I mean, just in 1 or 2 slides. How come they have legs in the metaverse? All right, let's go ahead. Now one more thing happened in this. Okay, एक और important बात, Twitter पे बहुत लोग इसके बारे में questions पूछ रहे हैं. So also it would be interesting for all of you to visit the Twitter accounts of the bride and the groom. You will get a lot of such videos. सबसे important बात जो हमें नहीं भूलनी चाहिए, रिसेप्शन का जो खाना था वो सबके घर पे होम डिलीवर किया गया. ओके, तो ऐसा नहीं था कि वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में थे तो उनको खाना नहीं मिला. So all the participants or all the guests of the reception, they received food delivered to their house by the local Chennai caterer. ठीक है, सबसे important point. Okay, now I told you. So see, if you try to connect the dots, अभी जो हमने देखा जो एग्जाम्पल था वो VR और AR के एग्जाम्पल्स थे, right? All this, avatars and immersive experience, all this is enabled by AR and VR. Now, what about your blockchain, your Web 3.0? So the sponsors of one of the sponsors of this wedding, Guardian Link, right? It's an NFT company. So उनके मार्केट स्पेस पे they launched all the NFTs related to the wedding. And any one of you can create an account on their marketplace, and you can buy NFTs and you can resell these NFTs from the wedding. ठीक है, ये सारी NFTs बनाई गई है. And I will show you an example of Amitabh Bachchan ki NFTs which are being sold and resold multiple times and people are earning money. So same marketplace पे you have Amitabh Bachchan collection also. You can see Amitabh Bachchan here, he is promoting this. और आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे bidding कितनी हो रही है, who's the owner. All this is enabled by blockchain. I will show you the details. ये देखिए, ये NFT के डिटेल्स है, बेस प्राइस कितनी थी, फाइनल बिडिंग कितने में गया, कितने लोगों ने बिड किया, एंड यू कैन सी NFT डिटेल्स हियर. Who is the current owner? You can see this. You can see all the details regarding the chain, right? ये है blockchain. So chain क्या होता है, माइनिंग क्या होती है, आप सबको जाके इसके बारे में डिटेल में समझना चाहिए. See, this is the chain of the entire transaction. Final owner ये है. Like नरेश ने 30,000 में बेचा, फिर 31,500 में फिर से खरीद लिया. So he's kind of trying to make more money out of this. ये देखिए कब कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था. So as the creator you can drop your NFTs on the marketplace and then bidding can happen and you can sell, resell. So you can see नरेश ने 10,000 में बेचा था, या 10,000 में खरीदा था, and then finally he kept selling, reselling. So it kept changing hands, right? And you can create multiple copies also, but then you have to verify them. ऐसे आप किसी की आर्टवर्क को कॉपी नहीं कर सकते, but फिर you can place multiple SKUs of this art on the marketplace. So यहाँ पे main earning opportunity आती है if you are interested to earn money, but I am not supporting or claiming or giving you any false hopes. I am not sure how this completely, I don't know कैसे काम करता है, what are the challenges and drawbacks. You have to explore that on your own. All right, so ये हो गया एग्जाम्पल इसका. अब हम अगर ऑब्जर्व करें, वी सेट की पैर नहीं होते हैं, राइट? वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में व्हेन यू आर इनटू द मेटावर्स लेग्स का सिग्नल नहीं जाता है, फिर कैसे इस वेडिंग में लेग्स दिख रहे थे? So basically I am not too sure about this, I may be wrong. You can also do your research, but what I think, it was not a wedding reception in the metaverse, but it was a avatar based virtual event, because all the guests, they did not have VR devices. They logged in through the web browser. They were given a link, they logged in there, they created their avatar and they participated in the virtual event. So this has been happening since 2020. Even the company in which I am working right now, we did an event, a virtual event for our sales team, Global Sales Connect, and usme you could create your avatars and you could participate in the different rooms. You can go and attend different webinars and lectures, and you would feel like you are part of that experience. It is a next version of Zoom, right? It's slightly better than Zoom, but it's still not 3D. It's still not virtual. Okay? It has certain virtual elements or 3D elements, like the speaker. You can see ऐसे लग रहा है वो speaker खुद खड़ा है यहाँ पे, right? And the speaker has legs here. So virtual world में legs हो सकते हैं, but you are into a proper, I mean, if it is an avatar based virtual event, but if it is using VR headset, if you are participating in any event, legs अभी available नहीं है avatar के. So इसलिए I am a little skeptical whether it was really a metaverse wedding or it was a virtual event. I can show you one quick demo video यहाँ पे. You can see this video. This is a virtual event platform. You can participate as an avatar, and you would have to use your keyboard keys to move around. This is without wearing VR headset. Okay, there is some lag. So ऐसे virtual events हो रहे हैं without using the headset. ठीक है, without using VR headset. So I am not too sure whether it was really a metaverse wedding or it was avatar-based virtual wedding. I may be wrong in this. You can find more answers about this. Okay, by the way, अगर आज आप free है at 1:30 a.m. India time, you can watch a fight in the metaverse. First ever fight that is happening in the metaverse between two wrestlers. And if you want to participate, you have to buy an NFT. So now you see where NFTs are NFTs के पीछे there is some value now. If you buy NFTs of Legion Farm, a video game, if you buy online game का ये NFT, then you would be able to participate in this, not participate but watch this fight. ठीक है? So आज होने वाली है 12th February को 12 p.m. PST, which is 1:30 a.m. IST. So if you're interested, do check this out. All right, so digital marketing in 2022. That's the core thing now that we want to discuss कि digital marketing कैसी होगी metaverse में. उससे पहले हम अभी की जो digital marketing हो रही है, अभी के जो campaigns हैं, उनके बारे में थोड़ा जान लेते हैं. So how do we do digital marketing as of now? To acquire customers or for engagement, we have various content formats. Text है हमारे पास, blogs, web pages, case studies, reviews, testimonials. Images या GIF use कर सकते हैं, vector images या real photography. Videos use कर सकते हैं. You have lip sync videos like TikTok. You have reels, stories, shorts, promos, long form videos, explainer videos, any kind of video you can make. Then you have audio, podcast, audio books, radio. ये सब 2D में हम कर सकते हैं अभी फिलहाल. And we have different platforms, right? Search engines हैं जहाँ पे हम हमारा content publish, content को rank करवा सकते हैं. We have our own website or third-party websites, owned and earned media. Then you have social media, you have messaging apps, you have podcast apps, you have OTT platforms, music streaming, and many different types of apps you have. So ये सब जगहों पे हम हमारी advertisement कर सकते हैं. We can publish our content and we can try and get customers or engage customers. ठीक है? This everybody knows. हम सब जानते हैं कि ऐसे हम digital marketing करते हैं अभी 2022 में. Now, what are the challenges and limitations that we are facing right now? So if you observe social media, if you take up any reports, right, state of social media reports, if you take up, the engagement rates are going down on social media. लोग धीरे धीरे अब बोर हो रहे हैं with 2D images, 2D videos. There's very limited participation from the audience. Audience is mostly consuming content. So it's an experience which has certain limitations. So अभी क्या हो रहा है? Not really now, but since many years now, जो engagement rate है social media पे, it is coming down. You can see some of the numbers. Instagram अभी फिलहाल Instagram में सबसे ज़्यादा engagement है, वो भी 1.2%. LinkedIn का engagement rate को, Facebook का आप engagement rate देखिए, 10,000 लोगों को अपना कंटेंट दिखाएंगे तो जाके 9 लोग उसको इंटरेक्ट करेंगे उसके साथ. So 0.09%. ट्विटर का भी बहुत कम है. So engagement rates are going down. If you have noticed or if you have heard, 3rd February को there was a meltdown in the stock prices of Meta companies shares, which is basically Facebook की parent company. 20% से उनका गिर गया था नीचे because the number of daily users, active users on Facebook is going down. It is reducing. So all this shows that the available methods and platforms or available content formats and platforms, they are getting obsolete slowly, and people are losing interest slowly from them. Hence, there's a need to overcome this challenge. So email marketing, when we do online ads, they are all inclusive, right? हम लोग किसी वेबसाइट पे विजिट करते हैं ऐसे सोच के नहीं कि we want to see an ad. We go there to do some work, get some information, और suddenly ad आ जाता है सामने. Or else when we go to our inbox, we see a lot of marketing emails coming to our inbox. We don't go to our inbox to get marketing emails. We have some official emails or other emails that we have to look into. और फिर space भी limited है. So all this, it's very intrusive, and it's all content consumption rather than we participating in content creation as an end user. It is more about consumption of the content. 84% of the smartphone users, they are skipping the advertisements. When YouTube पे कोई advertisement आएगी, skip ads हम पहले ही click कर देते हैं. So all this points gives us hints that there are challenges in the existing content format and on the existing platform. Limitations, जैसे हमने पहले बताया, it's all 2D experience. Our e-commerce experience is also two-dimensional. From my personal experience, recently I wanted to purchase a Titan Raga watch for my wife. We tried the try-on feature on the website, but it did not give us a good experience. समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि हाथ पे अच्छी लग रही है कि नहीं watch. So finally we had to go to a store and check which watch is looking better, and we ended up buying from the store itself. So e-commerce, even though it has brought in lot of convenience, but अब जो next level है वो current web 2.0 के setup पे हम reach कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, that is the doubt. So yeah, web 2.0 browsing experience is 2D, display ads, video ads, everything is 2D as of now, and they appeal only to eyes and ears. हम सिर्फ देख सकते हैं और सुन सकते हैं. Audio, video, बस वो ये और text, so we can see or listen. And audience targeting options भी जो हमें advertisement से provide की जाती है, right? Facebook takes data from the profile of the individual and provides it to the advertisers for targeting options, for audience targeting options. But how many of us are updating our profile regularly? How many of us have accurate profiles? So मेरा यहाँ profile देख लीजिए, I have never updated it. It's my screenshot from my Facebook profile. I am not updated in which company I'm working right now or what I'm doing right now. So even audience targeting options are very, accuracy of audience targeting options is in question as of now for online ads. So how can we have better understanding of our buyer's persona? Can we do some immersive experience that will help us to understand them better? So ये challenges or limitations. So you can see spend some 1 minute and read this slide. This is what is happening right now in our current format of social media and other platforms. Okay, so it's becoming more and more expensive to reach our target audience or buyers persona. So we need a new way to connect with our customers. So now how we can do that? Probably Metaverse may have some answers for us. So next possible wave of marketing, we have to try and facilitate, create, or participate in an immersive 3D experience for our buyers persona or target audience. We have to create digital marketing campaigns which will involve NFTs, which will involve virtual goods, which will involve all the senses of our target audience, which may have virtual reality, avatars, holograms, digital campfires. ये क्या होते हैं? Please try to learn. Digital campfires क्या है? Just understand this term. One example of digital campfire is your Discord communities. And as a brand, we should participate in metaverse events like weddings and fights, the wrestling that are happening. So ये सारे next level of experiences हैं जो हम हमारे target audience के लिए we can deliver, we can facilitate, or we can create for our target audiences. अब examples देखते हैं. Already digital marketing is being happening in the metaverse. Let's look at some examples. So there is a brand, a footwear brand, Vans. उनकी website web 2.0 पे ऐसी दिखती है. This is their e-commerce website. and this is how they look like in the metaverse. So they have participated, they have done a partnership with a gaming company called Roblox. Not a gaming company, but this is a game, Roblox. तो उन्होंने association किया है with this. They have done a partnership with Roblox, and they have created a virtual skate park. ठीक है, a virtual skating के लिए park बनाया Roblox ने. तो जब आप Roblox खेल रहे हैं, you can enter this virtual skate park and you would see Vans का logo everywhere, and you can earn points by visiting this park, and you can do certain activities which will help you earn more points. और ये जो points आप earn कर रहे हो वो आप game में use कर सकते हो to customize your avatar, to make your avatar look better, to purchase few new t-shirts or shoe footwear for your avatar. Okay, now engagement rate आप देखिए, you know, on different, we saw on different social media platforms, engagement rate is going down. You look at the kind of engagement or eyeballs Vans has received through Roblox game. They have got 48 million visitors till 2021. More than 48 million visitors went to this virtual park in the game. So, you know, this is what is the next wave in digital marketing is all about. एक और एग्जांपल गुच्ची का देखते हैं. So they have a garden or the store, it's named Gucci Garden in the real verse or in the earthverse. ये उनका actual store है, और सेम स्टोर उन्होंने Roblox पे फिर से क्रिएट किया. ठीक है, so ये सेम आप जो भी यहाँ पे जो आप यहाँ पे कलेक्शन देख रहे हो, यहाँ पे आप NFTs देख सकते हो आके. So you can buy NFTs of Gucci. So उनके क्रिएटिव डायरेक्टर ने एक एक्सक्लूसिव स्नीकर्स, डिजिटल स्नीकर्स डिजाइन किए कॉल्ड Gucci Virtual 25, and you can buy them and use them while you are in Roblox or VR chat. So you can use them in your avatars. आप अपने avatars को ये sneakers पहना सकते हो आगे जाके. So this is how digital marketing is happening in the metaverse. Now the question is how you can be prepared, how you can prepare yourself or start preparing yourself. Well, the best way to prepare, and see, we don't know क्या होने वाला है, किस टाइम पे ये अचीव हो पाएगा जो भी प्रॉमिस किया जा रहा है, but how we can be ready is we can start learning about this. The way, you know, why I wanted to do this webinar, because I would also learn by teaching you. So get involved in this conversation, start researching, creating content. Maybe, you know, in your interviews you can talk about this as an upcoming trend. It will show your interviewer that you are well versed with the recent happenings or the recent news. So understand these examples, keep them in mind, talk about them in your interviews, create blogs or videos on metaverse. क्योंकि अभी आप देखेंगे, it is popularly being searched on the internet, on Google, on Twitter, on Instagram. काफी लोग इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So creating content around it would really help you to learn more and more. And if you are able to get an experience of a VR headset, do go ahead and try it out. Then you will understand more about it. Okay, now even metaverse would have some challenges. First of all, will it really live up to the expectations of the hype that is being created around it? So वो एक है. और law and order के भी issues हो सकते हैं. What happens if somebody slaps me in the metaverse? I will share one video with you. In that video, the reporter says one person was trying to flirt with her in the metaverse. So what happens then? You know, which rule or law would be applied there? So ये concern of fear है. What will happen to our mental and physical health? Will we get trapped or lost in the metaverse? Will we be able to differentiate between our virtual avatar or digital avatar and ourselves, our real self? Already, you know, Instagram पे there's so much pressure on your young generation कि हमारा DP सबसे अच्छा होना चाहिए. What happens when you have an avatar? Right, there would be a fight कि मुझे मेरे avatar के लिए मुझे ये dress चाहिए, मुझे ये shoes चाहिए. So all these can create a lot of mental issues as well, and physical, because how long will you wear this device? It's so heavy. As of now, it is very heavy. So कैसे आप, you know, manage कर पाओगे? Will you be able to remove it and then work normally in your physical world? क्या होगा उसमें? What is the impact of metaverse and the devices, the e-waste or the server carbon emissions that are happening to server? will it impact our climate more? Will it cause climate change? ये भी एक fear है. So yes, there are some promises, some challenges even in the metaverse. All we have to do is, as of now, research and build our opinion and try to prepare ourselves for the future. All right, this is what is being told about metaverse. I really liked these 2 lines. So do read them, absorb them, understand them, and do try to involve yourself in these conversations so that you're ready for the future. And yes, Ayush, I'm almost done. I'm sharing with you some important videos. You can take a screenshot or just make a note of them. Most important, I really like these 2 YouTube channels, Think School and a YouTube channel of Rachna Ranade. Ayush, can you go on mute? Yeah, thanks. So ये 2 YouTube channels बहुत अच्छे हैं. Otherwise, also Think School will provide you lots of good business case studies. So do subscribe to this channel, and these are some interesting videos. And yes, I am done with this. Also, if you want, you can have a look at this new ad that has been released by Salesforce. So it is kind of pitching Salesforce against the metaverse. They are trying to say that the new frontier is not in space or metaverse, it is right here on the earth, and we have to heal our planet. So there are some voices which are in favor of metaverse, some voices which are not so much in favor of metaverse. So you can have a look at this ad also by Salesforce. Yes, Ayush, I'm done.
All right, so thanks a lot, sir, for this wonderful and very insightful session on metaverse. Even though the information is relatively new, you gave a lot of descriptions about that, and you connected all the dots. So thanks a lot for that, and I hope learners are going to grasp this opportunity and enter the exciting world of metaverse. With that being said, guys, follow us. For these webinars, for these amazing content, for coaches like Nitin sir, you have to follow us. All right, and if you want any kind of support for your acceleration in your career, we have Code Infinity for you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you.